And the story is of a carpenter. And this carpenter was passionate about his work and spent his whole life building houses, building homes. And he spent his life passionately building houses, and he was ready to retire. He's old. And it got to the point where he went over to his boss. And he said to his boss, I've enjoyed my life, I've enjoyed building homes, but I'm ready to call it quits, I'm ready to retire. I have enough saved up, and I'm ready to move on to the next stage of my life. And the boss smiled at him and said, listen, you've been our best worker. You've created something amazing here. Would you be able to do one more house? One more home. And if you do this one home, we'll definitely let you go. We're not gonna stop you from retiring, but just one more house. He says, I really don't want to. I'm done. I don't have anything left in me. But the boss insists, and he says, listen, I just want one more home. Can you just do one more? So he says, okay, I'll do one more home. But he wasn't into it. Shoddy craftsmanship, wasn't passionate about it, didn't really do a good job, and out of his entire life's work, this is probably the lowest quality home he ever built. But he did his job. A couple months later, a year later, whatever it was, comes over to his boss and he says, I'm done, I finished. And it was weird because the boss was with every single person in the entire company. And they were all smiling, they were all happy, and they said, here you go. And the boss hands him the keys. And he says, this is your going away present. This is your going away present. This is your home. You just built your house. And he's crushed. And he thinks to himself, if I would have known that I was building my home, I would have put more effort in. I would have put more energy, more passion. I would have been focused. I would have created the most extraordinary home I've ever built. And now I get this piece of garbage because I didn't put my all into it. And very often, we fail to realize that we are actually building our homes. The Ramchal, Maharal, Nefesh HaChaim, the Ramban, Rav Tzadok, they open up a very interesting sugya, which is misunderstood. Many people think that Olam Haba, the world to come, is for your neshama. Right? You do mitzvahs, you're an Eved Hashem, you serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and at the end of your life, your neshama, your soul, your spiritual whatever, will experience Olam Haba, the world to come. But they all say the same thing, that Olam Haba is nothing other than experiencing you. It's experiencing the inner values, ideas, philosophy, the inner self, the inner mind, the inner consciousness you crafted and built in this world. You experience you. And we're all building our homes. And the question's like this. What stops people from becoming great? What stops people from achieving the extraordinary, from truly living? Because we all love inspiration, and we've all been inspired where we go to an inspirational share, we say, yeah, I'm gonna take my life to the next level, I'm gonna start learning and growing, and that's great. But what stops us? What stops us from truly building the most extraordinary home imaginable and becoming unbelievably great?